Question 4, again, we have a consolidated drained triaxial test, and it was carried out on a sand specimen. So the test was drained, means U is equal to 0, and since it was conducted on a sand specimen, C prime is equal to 0 too. So the all-round pressure, which is sigma 3, is given to you, and we know since U is equal to 0, sigma 3 is equal to sigma prime 3, and then principal stress difference is equal to sigma prime 1 minus sigma prime 3 is given to you. So you can calculate the value of sigma prime 1 based on the values of these two rows. And now the question is asking for the angle of shearing resistance, or phi prime. And it wants you to draw the Morse circles to verify your results. So again, we're going to use the same basic relation between the principal effective stresses. In this example, C prime was equal to 0, so we will only have this part. Based on the table, we have the value of sigma prime 3, and we have the value of sigma prime 1 minus sigma prime 3, so we have the value of sigma prime 1, and using this equation we can determine the value of phi prime, which will be equal to, so we have the results of 4 tests. We can determine the value of phi prime for each test, and then take an average and use the average as the angle of shearing resistance of our sand specimen. So if we put the results in a table like this, these 2 columns are actually the values that are given to you in the question. As I explained before, sigma prime 1 is sum of the first 2 columns, and you can calculate the square root of sigma prime 1 over sigma prime 3, and then the equation for phi prime is what I have mentioned above, and you can determine the values of phi prime for each specimen and then take an average. So in this question, the average would be around 44 degrees. So for the first specimen, we have sigma prime 3 is equal to 100, sigma prime 1 equal to 552. So somewhere here and somewhere here. So our first Morse circle will be something like this. The second specimen, the values are 200 and then 108. Somewhere here, 200, and somewhere here. So the Morse circle will be something like this. For the third specimen, the values are 400, 2210. So somewhere here and somewhere here. So the Morse circle will be something like this. Then for the last one, 844.24, will be somewhere here and somewhere here. The Morse circle will be something like this. If we draw a tangent line to all of them, this angle would be our phi prime, which is equal to 43.9 degrees.